We are about to start this.
Hey, I'm a mathematics fanatic, solving these numbers like simple acrobatics. However, I'm in a problematic situation. How do I solve the quadratic equation?
I barely even understand this, but here we go. Learn these and you'll make some dough. Just all there's four ways. Heck, I don't know, that's what my teacher says. We're going to resolve this issue. Don't be upset, don't cry, you don't need a tissue. The first way is completing the square. Who dares to say a prayer to get the right solution? I know for sure it won't cause confusion. Use this when A equals 1 and B is positive. To complete the square, just take the B term, divide by 2 and square it. I swear it'll work, and we will call it C. Take your new answer C and add it to B. Now from here on, it's super easy. Add the new number to the other side of the equal sign. It'll be fine, they are now equivalent. Take x and add it to half of b. Square it. Take the square root of both sides and square it. Now, you'll have x plus a number equals plus or minus another number. This gives us our final answer for x. Man, we chopped this equation like some lumber.
Mathematics fanatic, solving these numbers like simple acrobatics. However, I'm in a problematic situation. How do I solve the quadratic equation?
The next method is to take the square root. It's as simple as to aim and shoot. Use this method when you want an approximate answer. Don't worry, this won't give you cancer. The first step is to subtract b from itself on the other side. Next, divide by the number next to the x squared. You should do this with some pride. This will get x squared all alone. However, we still don't know if x is known. So lastly, we take the square root of x and the number of the right of the equals. This is the last step. There will be no sequel. The square root will give us plus or minus a number, which is the solution. There will be two values for x. See, there was no confusion.
Mathematics fanatic, solving these numbers like simple acrobatics. However, I'm in a problematic situation. How do I solve the quadratic equation?
The third method is factoring. Use this and you'll be answering. Use factor when you want to know the exact x-intercepts. This one is easy, you just have to learn to accept it. First, you look for two numbers that add up to the value of b and multiply to the value of c. It's so easy, you just look at it and see. These two numbers will be your solutions. Don't believe people who say this is hard, it's just an illusion.
Solving these numbers like simple acrobatics. However, I'm in a problematic situation. How do I solve the quadratic equation?
This last equation gives you an exact number. Use this when you're searching for an answer like a bounty hunter. This is the famous quadratic equation. Use this in class or on any other occasion. It goes negative b plus or minus the square root of 4 times a and c divided by 2 times a. Just plug in the numbers and you'll get the solution. It's pretty simple. We'll start a math revolution.
I'm a mathematics fanatic, solving these numbers like simple acrobatics. However, I'm in a problematic situation. How do I solve the quadratic equation?